And in terms of how we're teaching, and you mentioned coursebooks earlier, um, sometimes I think it's probably quite helpful to adapt the materials that maybe teachers are given. If a school says you must use this course book or this set of materials, sometimes I guess that won't entirely be appropriate for the student's needs.
Absolutely. So typically language teaching in any context, whether you're in a school, a school teacher, or whether you're teaching English as a foreign language to adults, you'll typically have a course book. And the course book will be a generic product produced by a publisher that's approximately designed for the needs of learners at the level that you're teaching. So if we take an example of B1, which would be on the Common European Framework, about an intermediate level, then a course book designed for B1 learners, the reading and the listening activities in there should be comprehensible, the grammar should be useful, and the vocabulary should be about at the right level so that they understand some of it, but they'll learn more. But no course book can ever predict the needs of an individual learner. And very few course books, unless they're very lucky, will predict the exact needs of a class of learners. And that class of learner will therefore have slightly different needs to the product, the off-the-shelf product that a teacher is often told to use with them. And so here we come into the area of materials adaptation and development. And all teachers very quickly, very early on in their career, when they're doing a pre-service course such as the CertTESOL, will notice the need to start adapting the materials. They could make, in a set of discussion questions, they could make some of the questions more relevant to the learners, to their country. When it comes to, for example, an area of grammar, they could spend more time on the bit of the grammar that learners of a specific nationality find challenging, and less time on the bits that they don't find challenging. So that's adapting the lesson, and then the materials that they will then create will support that, so that if in the course book there's a heavy focus on one particular area of language which they don't need to focus on, you can adapt it by simply removing it, or by simply making it into a more challenging activity so that it will challenge the learners appropriately. But as teachers, often a lot of our materials creation, as on the CertTESOL, Trinity CertTESOL course, one of the assignments is called the materials assignment, and in that assignment trainee teachers are encouraged to create their own materials, use them in class, and then reflect on how well they went. And this is a really important part of developing materials, so that you show the ability to create the materials that suit the needs of your learners, rather than simply relying on course books and things like that.
It sounds like a really important skill for teachers to develop.
Absolutely.
So nice that it's kind of integrated into the CertTESOL, as you say.